What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a portrait illustration of Zoro from One Piece. Let's begin today's lesson by adding some guidelines to help with the balance and symmetry of our drawing. We'll start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. Let's start from the very top. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Now let's go to the center and draw another line going across from left to right. Now from here we're going to create a box around those guidelines. From the center of the step up towards the top, it's going to draw a straight line going across the top of our square. And we're going to measure that same distance from the center down towards the bottom. And draw another line going across. Now we're going to measure that same distance from the center over towards the left. Draw a straight line going up and then down. Take that distance over towards the right and do the same thing to create our square. Now with our square in place, we're going to start blocking out the main facial features. Let's start by adding a gap in between the eyes. From that center line, let's move over towards the left. Draw a straight line going up towards the top, and then down towards the bottom. Let's measure that distance over towards the right and do the same thing. From that inside point, let's bend the brow going up and then in with a short line. And then from here, we're just going to angle the eyebrow going up and then out towards the side. Now along the top of the brow, it's going to angle this down and then out towards the side. And we'll line that up on the right. Now I want to tuck the left eye underneath the brow. So from this point, we're going to step up. It's going to angle the eye going up and then out across the top of the eyelid. From the outside, angle this down and then in. Round out the bottom of the eye and just pull that up on the inside. In the center of the eyelid, we're going to draw a small half circle for the iris. A small dot in the center for the pupil. Let's go over towards the right side. We're going to close this eye. We're going to come down and then bend that up. Add a small fold along the top and then one coming down across the bottom. Now from here we're going to work our way across the side of the nose. From these 2 points, angle this down and in towards the side of the nose bridge. Move all the way down to right about here. It's going to mark off the edge of the nose. Now we're going to give our character a wide smile. We're going to line this up with the corners of the eye. So on the left, we're just going to lightly mark a line coming down on the left and right side. Let's line up at the tip of the nose, go all the way over toward the left, bend the mouth, coming down just underneath the nose, and then back up towards the right. And then from the corners of the mouth, we're just going to bend the mouth, coming down, come in towards the line on the side, and flatten this off along the bottom. Let's separate the mouth in half, just separating the top and bottom row of teeth. Now the lip is going to sit along the bottom of our square. Let's move all the way down towards the chin, draw another straight line going all the way across. Now we're going to go out towards the side and draw the jaw coming down towards the chin. Just going to line up at the corner of the mouth, go out towards the side, bend this down, and then in towards the chin. Go to the right side and do the same thing. Now we're going to place the ears along the side of the head with some basic shapes. We're going to continue this line from the brow, going up and then out towards the side. Come straight down towards the bottom. Angle this down and then in towards the jaw. Now I'm going to place the volume for the earrings on the right side. So we're going to come down, go out, and up. Let's close off the top. Now you want to work our way around the inside of the sideburns. From the ear, come down and in, go straight up towards the top. From this point, draw a short line coming in and down, bend this up and then in. Let's curve the top of the hairline. I'm going to go up in the middle and then back down. Let's add some volume along the outside of the hair. We'll start in the middle. We're going to step up to right about here. Just going to mark this off. Let's bend this out toward the left, come around the side, and then in on top of the ear. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going all the way around, come down, and then in on top of the ear. Let's go back to the jaw, angle the neck, coming down and then out towards the bottom. Move up, slope the shoulders, coming down and then out. Now that we have a rough sketch, I'm going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now we want to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us add some more detail and refine the shape. Now I always like to start with the eyes. Let's start with the inside edge of the brow. I'm going to add those folds going up and in. Then just working our way across the bottom of the eyebrow, going up and then out. Just going to add some thickness to the eyebrow. And just add those folds along the side of the nose. Now I'm just going to add that scar across the top of the right eye. Just going to bring this down towards the mouth. I'm just going to enhance that fold in the center of the forehead, going up. Now we're going to add some shape to the side of the head. We're just going to bend this in towards the side of the sideburns. Go up and then out. And we're going to round out the jaw. And then along the top and the center, we're just going to add some points of hair. Come out towards the left, and then a couple coming down towards the right. Now I'm going to go back and add some more shape to the ears. Just rounding out the top corners, just taking out those sharp points. And then we're just going to overlap the 3 earrings on top of the right ear. I'm just going to capture the basic shape, going across the earlobe, and just tuck the ear in behind. Let's add some folds inside the ear. And now we're going to follow this curve that we created at the beginning to add some points going around the head. So just going to start along the side and then just pull these up. And just brushing the hair along the side of the head. And then I'm going to go back and just clean up our drawing one final time before we add some more detail and shading. Now we're going to go back over our rough sketch and add some more detail and contrast. And once we finish tracing out our contours, I'm going to go in with the side edge of my pencil and start adding some shadows. So we start with the inside of the ear along the top. So I'm just going to darken up the top and then fade that down. Let's go in and just darken up the top of the eyelid. Just fade that up towards the side. And a little bit of shadow along the side of the nose coming down. Going to bring that shadow coming down from the tip of the nose towards the mouth. Also softening up that shadow across the chin. Now with the hair, it's going to soften up that shadow, just pulling this up and then out. Just working with the flow of the hair. I'm just going to go across the side, and just enhancing the texture. I'm just going to pull up some texture coming up from the edge of the hairline. Now the head's going to cast a shadow coming down and then in towards the middle. Just going to add a light line coming in towards the throat. And then we're just going to darken up the top and then fade that down towards the bottom. Now, as we get closer to the end, I'm just going to tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Zoro from One Piece. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. For just $1 a month, you'll gain instant access to exclusive members-only drawing tutorials, virtual art camps, and much, much more. Join our thriving community of passionate artists just like you, and let your creativity soar. So just click that link in the description, and I'll see you in the club.